Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And it's your girl Abby, so welcome to Abby Entertainment. Yes, and before we get into this video, please do the right, so subscribe, like, share, tell a friend, tell another friend. And as you can see below, I will be watching some movie with you guys. So, one day I'm reading my spare time. We did pause the video. I will be looking go pause it, then look for see it on go watch. Okay guys, don't mind if my background noise me I feel pause the video while a little bit, so I'm gonna make sure. Alright, let's see, and I'm gonna go pause screen recording. I will be pausing the store. Alright, I will be watching short stories, so go over short stories, go subscribe. They give amazing stories. So yeah, as I said before, I don't mind noise in my background.
I'm 15, and I have a disease called CIP, which stands for congenital insensitivity to pain. This means that I don't feel pain like you do.
The title of this story is called I Don't Feel Pain. And the bottom says I don't feel pain and my life is super dangerous. Okay.
In fact, I've never been in pain, and I have no idea what it feels like. This is an extremely rare hereditary disease. My great-grandpa had it, and it skipped a few generations before it was passed down to me. I know you're probably thinking that feeling no pain sounds
So, comment below, tell me how do you feel if you don't feel pain. Well, I wouldn't feel comfortable.
It's great, but I can assure you that it isn't as good as it sounds. We are meant to feel pain for a reason. It's there to warn us when something is wrong, whether it be a toothache, a fever, or when a substance is too hot. I've never been able to run a bath by myself. My mom has to run it for me and check the temperature. It also means that when I'm in the bath, I can't refill it with hot water in case I burn myself. I can feel hot and cold, but I have no idea what a burn feels like or what.
Well, she basically said she can't feel pain, but if she mistakenly throw hot water in her tub, the scar will come up on her body without she feeling anything. That's what she's saying.
Being so cold your toes hurt feels like. I also have to cut up my food
Nice, nice,
5 minutes
Papa, so.
before I eat it, so I don't burn my mouth. I don't even bother with hot drinks. I just stick to drinking juice. I watch my friends with curiosity when they accidentally hurt themselves. I just find their in-pain expressions so odd. My mom shut her finger in the trunk of the car and screamed before she walked off, shaking her hand for at least 10 minutes. If I shut my finger in the trunk, I wouldn't even flinch.
Okay, she won't react to that cause she don't feel it, but her hand will get swollen.
Which is bad because it means I could cause myself more of an injury.
That's it,
My
Mom.
great-grandpa, the one who also had CIP, died at the age of 40 from heart disease. He didn't have any symptoms because of his CIP, so he had no warning signs that he was seriously ill. My parents are
If I was her grandpa, I would go to the doctor every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Yeah, and get myself medical checked out.
terrified that I will end up ill too and not realize it. They make me go to the doctors for a monthly checkup. There is no definite cure
Okay, that is what her grandpa should have done.
for CIP, although there are some experimental treatments out there. My parents have refused these, as they don't want me to
Okay.
end up feeling like a lab rat. They say it's up to me to decide if I want to try any when I reach 18. I have scars on my arm from when I was in a restaurant and spilled a boiling mug of tea on it, but because I didn't feel pain, I didn't flinch or put it under cold water. I once fell off a climbing frame and twisted my ankle, but continued to walk on it for the rest of the day. That evening, my mom saw my ankle was swollen and took me to the hospital. Turns out I badly sprained it and
Oh
caused
my.
myself more injury by walking around on it all day. I was on crutches for weeks. I'm not allowed to take part in any sports for fear of hurting myself, and I don't use the cooker or the kettle. My mom has to tell me if I need to put sun lotion on or to wear a jacket. If it's really sunny, my mom doesn't let me go out at midday as she's worried I'll end up badly sunburned. Even though I wasn't meant to play sports, once at lunchtime, I joined in with my friends and played basketball. A boy tried to take the ball off me, and I was shoved hard onto the ground.
Oh
He was
my.
staring at me, open-mouthed, and some of the other kids were gasping at me. I looked down at my arm. It had popped out of its socket and was hanging there limp. I hadn't even realized. The boy walked with me to the nurse's room, and I sat down on the metal frame bed, all smiles. At least, that was until my body went into meltdown and I fainted. I woke up 3 hours later in hospital with my arm in a bandage. Needless to say, my parents were furious with me. When I was younger, some kids used to poke and hit me to see if I would flinch. I used to be covered in marks and bruises, and my parents were horrified. They complained to my teacher, who gave the entire school a lecture about the dangers of my condition and how their actions could have put me in hospital. Now that I'm older, I find that most kids try and steer well away from me in fear of accident. Harming me, especially since the arm popping incident. It makes me feel sad, but there's nothing I can do about it. My friend Kayla says I'm like a real-life superhero. I don't think I have a very good power at all. I'd much rather be able to have super speed or turn invisible. I do worry about my future. I hope I don't end up ill and not realize it like my great-grandpa. My condition makes my life difficult at times, but I'm not going to let it get in my way. I may not be a superhero, but I am me, and I will try my best to protect myself from injury.
Oh my god, my grandmother did. Oh no. My grandmother did come. I just check his screen record and see if it's recording. My grandmother come.
And have a normal life. Thanks for listening to my story. Like this post if you believe that we have to make the most of our lives regardless of the obstacles we have to face. Please leave a comment.
Bye guys, see me next time. I don't know if I will be doing another video today, so please like this post, share it to your friends, and most of all, subscribe. Abbi Entertainment, Abbi Entertainment, love you guys. Bye.